Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the July 28th, 2022 new moon in Leo, part 2 of 2. Now, as far as Sabian symbols go, okay, this is going to fall at 5 degrees Leo. Now, this could be auspicious for starting something that requires an exorbitant amount of vitality and laborious effort, such as carpentry, construction, roofing, home renovation, landscaping, or even working as a brick mason. Now, what makes this an ideal time to start an endeavor like this is that the new moon by itself, of course, can give an abundance and surfeit of energy, and this could be a favorable degree for starting something with much fortitude. And it's also important to look at the electional aspects this makes. This could impact its delineation and interpretation. Now, this is going to make a trine to pioneering Jupiter in Aries. Now, this could give the right amount of optimism and positivity in starting something new. This will give added exuberance and enthusiasm in a new beginning. The moon trine Jupiter by itself can have certain luck and prosperity just by being expansive and positive. Now, it could simply be positive in dealings with the public through expression of goodwill and humor. With the moon being in Leo, and maybe doing something Leo related, such as product demonstration, creativity, public sales, or entertainment. Now, it's also important to look at other transits to points in your natal chart at this time, as they will be intensified and amplified because they're taking place at the same time as this new moon in Leo. Now, transit Mercury in Leo is going to conjoin my natal Venus in Leo in the fourth house. Now, this may manifest in a number of ways. This may simply indicate intensified thinking about an extravagant home related situation. There may also be an understanding, which is Mercury, just of myself, maybe having grandiose Leo expectations for those that are important friends, and that's Venus now in my life. Now, being in the fourth house, they may be people I feel close to home with. Now, another thing is it's important to look at other electional transits that take place, as they will be amplified and intensified because they're taking place at the same time as this new moon in Leo. Now, transit Mars is going to conjoin Uranus and the North Node at this time. This could be a very important time for taking action. Action is Mars related to Mars in monetary matters, connected with one's future. Monetary matters, of course, associated with Taurus, and the future has a connection with Uranus and the North Node. Now, there may be much more activity, which is Mars, in the crypto, which is Uranus. I would say Uranus can have a connection, with cryptocurrency, or Uranus and Taurus in general. Really, that's about cryptocurrency. Uranus is, about things that are online, and Taurus is associated with currency and monetary matters. And also, again, more activity in cryptocurrency, and really just about more activity in that in general, and doing things using cryptocurrency transactions, or I should say investments at this time, if it's something that you haven't thought about doing, and you've been basically doing your transactions, your banking, and your monetary transactions and deals, or what have you, and your investments, and you're doing so generally in the, what you would say, the more conventional or orthodox manner. It's a time now where more people may be doing so in what could be seen maybe as a little more unorthodox manner, doing so using crypto currency. And it's going to be, and it's really a time to, and reiterating what I was saying before, about having more activity, which is Mars in that crypto, Uranus, the currency being Taurus, and even banking on one's future, which is Uranus. And no pun intended, of course, when I say banking on one's future. Now, and that's the North Node. Now, many collectively, may also have more courage and fortitude, which is Mars, in expressing ingenuity, which is Uranus, and it could be doing something Taurus related, such as gardening, cultivation, agriculture, architecture, carpet laying, or geology, as some examples. Now, the conjunction with Mars and Uranus may also manifest in natural disasters being more prevalent. Now, Mars, I mean, of course, is very volatile, explosive, and it can be very spontaneous and energy. And now, Uranus, that's associated with disasters, and especially being in Taurus, it may be an earthquake we may get of a very exceptionally high magnitude, and there also may be more accidents, which is Mars, of an unusual, which is Uranus nature. And with this being in Taurus, it may be something connected with gardening or cultivation, and maybe someone getting stuck, like in a compost bin, for example. I think that would be a bizarre example. And another unusual or bizarre example can be, like, say, a metal piece, on a riding mower getting caught in someone's ring, on their finger, which may cause the finger avulsion. And As far as events, there is on July 28th, 2022, which of course is the day of this new moon in Leo, there's going to be something like a Digiday publishing golf outing held in Kenilworth, New Jersey. Now, one of the events people could register for is a golf clinic for novice golfers. Now, it is for people that want to learn the fundamentals and rules of golf. And also, the people that register for the event have an opportunity to network with publishing executives. Now, the new moon can be auspicious for new beginnings, and Leo can be associated with golf. There is a trine that is made to Jupiter on this day from that new moon, and Jupiter rules publishing. Now, I believe this event may be more advantageous, as opposed to this happening on most other days, because it's happening on the day of the new moon, and it makes a positive aspect to Jupiter, the planet of luck and fortune. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.